What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Top Rank Unboxed. It's your boy Ricky, and I'm joined here by my lovely co-host Jalen, and we have a very special rising star in the building today.
We're super excited to have Keyshawn Davis with us today. He is a lightweight sensation. He's 7-0 with 5 KOs. Keyshawn, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
How's camp going?
It's tough, of course, but so far this camp is going great. I'm very comfortable out here in Vegas. I love Vegas. The weather is great. And, everything really been going just how it's planned.
Where do you usually have camp? Because is it in Vegas usually? Or?
Colorado, right?
Yeah, it's Colorado, Omaha, Vegas.
What's the difference between camps over there and then camps over here?
Not really too much of a difference, really, because camp really for us is routine. Just the area. So like, say if like we're in Colorado, like we have like certain runs we'll do because we're in Colorado. But since we're in Vegas, we'll just adjust things on the area. But everything is really like routine.
You got a favorite city you like training in?
Vegas.
You like Vegas the most?
Yeah, I love Vegas. Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Because of the weather and most of it all is a boxing city.
Yeah.
Vegas is a boxing city. So, and just not only that, for real, it's the UFC facility out here that, I can go to and train and just meet different athletes on a high level too. You got WNBA players in there, NBA players in there, UFC, boxing, and more so athletes is going to come in there because the facility is so crazy. So Vegas just itself is just, inspiring just to be out here and train, to see other athletes doing the same thing you're trying to do and be great just like you.
Now you got a big fight coming up, man. You're back in Newark. You're fighting a former Swedish Olympian. He's a solid pro, Anthony Yigit, if I'm pronouncing that right. How you feeling about the fight, man?
I like this fight.
Yeah.
I know he's coming to fight, first of all. That's why I like the fight. I feel like, any, gestures, or if I try to antagonize him anyway, he's experienced enough, bounce back and not let me get to him. So this fight is definitely different for me. And just the physical, aspect of it. He's a southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first southpaw professionally I fought. But ultimately, I feel like I'm still gonna, do what I have to do. I don't think, this fighter is gonna be. It's gonna be a test for me, of course, because every fight been a test for me, right?
Yeah.
But I still think it's gonna be one of them crazy fights.
Yeah, he's solid. He's been there with Baranchik, Rolly, I believe, and he beat Sandor Martin. So that's a solid step up for you, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I just feel like all last year they've been saying the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? So until I get that world title fight, then that's a step up solid for me.
Okay, all right, that's big.
I agree with that mentality.
Yeah,
it's always a step up until you're like, no, this is actually the step up.
But even then, you win a title, they always got something to say. You know that.
Yeah, I don't care though.
Yeah.
Like you can say whatever you want. Like I'm gonna have that Devin Haney mentality. Like,
yeah.
Like what now? Like,
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? So once I get a title, I don't care what they like. Literally at that point.
Yeah. You got the whole fam coming out to Newark?
Oh, of course. That's the East Coast.
Yeah.
I feel like almost every East Coast fight. Not just the family always come, but, people from my hometown come out, you know what I'm saying? Not even my hometown, but just like Maryland, because I used to live in the Alexandria, D.C. area. So people like in Maryland come, Baltimore come, of course, New York come, Norfolk shows out, you feel what I'm saying? So Jersey love me.
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey love me. I feel like Jersey about to take me in
yeah.
after this fight, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, East Coast, man, shoot. I feel like the East Coast, this fight actually is just going to be, this card actually is going to be crazy.
It's stacked top to bottom, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you got Shakur, yourself, Big Baby, Shushu. Like, it's a big card, bro.
Yeah.
Troy. So we're excited, man. We're excited. But, speaking of Norfolk, that's where you're born and raised, right?
Yeah.
And, tell us about your childhood and your upbringing in Norfolk.
Man, it was... My childhood, it was really simple, I would say. It was really simple for us because, back then kids was outside and playing and stuff like that, So luckily for us, we grew up in a bad area, of course. Like it was horrible, honestly, it was really bad. But not touching on that part, it was lucky for us because the neighborhood and the street we grew up in was just like full of kids our age growing up in the same predicaments we was in. You know, lights off, water off sometimes, not having shoes on, like, you know, like certain, like everybody going through the same thing basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kids across the street, like 6 brothers over there, and then 2 houses down is more brothers over here, and then another 2 houses down is like, so like this whole street got about 13, 15 kids. You know what I'm saying? So really, we really grew up as like a family for real, and really still to this day, you know, a lot of us still keep in touch. So
that's great.
Like growing up as kids, like we was into sports, like I said, was outside. So we would probably play football, and then we had basketball hoops, and then once we got into boxing, we bring the boxing gloves out.
In the street?
That's when it really got real, because, you know, our parents was outside, so now the uncles watching, now we got the uncles fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got any uncles? I got like 50 on him, I got 50 on that.
You feel what I'm saying? Now they betting, they drinking, they smoking. Now it's a whole thing now. It's 3 hours long, we going out there.
Making a whole event.
Now that was a fight card of my life. Once the uncles got involved, it was over. Like for the kids.
Did the aunts ever get involved?
The aunt, nah, the females never. Nah, they only fought when shit got real.
Oh, okay.
They had no gloves on.
Yeah,
but yeah, so we really grew up like as a community family. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like our friends and us was smart enough to know not to do a lot of things, but we was around and with them. But we was smart enough to like, that's y'all, that ain't us. But we wasn't like corny or nothing like that. But they respected us for us at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So as time went on, you know, things, we just got closer and closer. And, you know, some outside friends just started, you know, peeling off and stuff like that. So, so like growing up really was like, it was good for us. That we stayed together like that, I would say.
Do any of them come out to your fights now?
For sure. We still together to this day. Like, you know, everybody can't, you know, be there, but a lot of them still come for sure. Or they still, like, if they can't come, they make sure they support it.
Yeah.
Big time. When was the first time you got into boxing?
I was 9 years old. Me and my brothers, Kelvin was 11. My little brother was 7. And shoot, we loved boxing ever since we seen it for real.
What was the first fight you seen?
Honestly, for real, well, on TV, I would say, we didn't really start watching boxing until like 11, 12 type. Like we wasn't really into boxing. We just like actually fighting. We wasn't into it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we wasn't no fighters that was like, oh, I want to be like Floyd, or I want to. Nah, we just.
You were just
fighting. Gym up the street. You feel what I'm saying? We went to the gym up the street. You feel what I'm saying? We was just fighting.
But the first time you laced them up, like what was that experience like?
I was nervous. I was scared. Shoot, I got dropped.
Really?
Like first week or the first time?
The first time I sparred.
Really?
I was doing it good. It was a kid I was sparring already for like a year and a half. He already knew he already had his little thing going on. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of like the guy in the gym. I don't know why. In my whole life, it was always just like that for me. I don't know. But he was kind of like the guy in the gym. So he was good and stuff. So my first time sparring, I was a little nervous. So all I can remember is just me just throwing 1,000 punches. I'm not backing down.
you letting these shits fly.
You feel me? Like if I'm gonna get beat up, I'm throwing 1,000 punches. You feel me? And like the third round, I can just remember me just coming in too hard. He like threw a hook, and I fell on the ground.
Ooh, a hook where? Like, where did you throw it to? To the body?
Nah, to the head.
Oh shit! Yeah. To the headshot.
Yeah. I just came in real fast. He threw a hook, got out the way, boom, and I fell.
Were you embarrassed?
Nah, I wasn't embarrassed. I got back up and got back on that ass.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't enough time to be embarrassed.
No, that's funny. That's like your welcome to boxing moment. How old were you at that time?
I was 9. Oh, shoot, I started sparring when I started boxing probably like, I probably started sparring like 4 months in.
That's not bad.
4 months into training.
That's not bad.
That
probably like 3 months in.
Yeah. Well, the first time I did it was like about the same, about 3 months. I was really pressed about it. Like I was like, oh, okay. I started boxing at like 10.
Yeah.
I want to spar within the first month. They're like, nah, hold your horses, young fella, hold your horses.
Yeah, right.
3 to 4 months.
Right.
But
like our gym was like, it was like it was for the city. So like it wasn't like one of them backyard gyms where
Yeah.
you can really dog it out. Like you still had to like look over the kids and stuff. So rules and regulations couldn't be crossed. But I really felt like we was ready to spar like as soon as we got.
You just felt like you was a natural when you walked in?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I was just gonna fight regardless.
Yeah. So after
I
that,
was gonna learn the job.
after that first sparring, was it like, man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, or was it, nah, I'm gonna, this is not gonna back me down?
Well, a moment like that, the first moment I had like that, I
Uh-huh.
was 9. I went to my first ringside world tournament. Y'all familiar with the ringside world?
Yep.
Yeah. So back in the day, I was 9, 2018. I'm sorry, 2008. Dang, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
2008, my first tournament. I fought every day and I won, but I won every day, but I lost in the finals. But I lost to a guy that I was 4-0 that day. He was like, I was in the novice division. It was novice in the open division. So he had like over 10 fights because he fought every day. That put him a little over 10 fights, you know? So like he had experience fighting, whatever.
Yeah.
When I lost that, like I barely lost.
Uh-huh.
I barely lost to a guy that supposed to just beat me up. And he was good. I ain't gonna lie, he was good. I remember to this day. He probably remember me. I don't know. But I remember when I lost, I was just so devastated. Like I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I lost a fight. Like it hurted my pride. Like, and like we went out there with it was a team of us. Like it was probably like 20 of us, 25 of us, adults and like kids. So it was like a real big trip for us. First time we ever really left Virginia for real. So everybody, like it was only like 2 people in the fight. It was me and like this other person out of like 20 of us, you know? So like when I lost, people just looking at me like, damn, he really is crying over this. And this one guy came up to me that was with us, his name Jeremiah Wiggins. He was pro and stuff like that. But he was just like, you gonna be great. I can just see it in you. I can just see how you taking this loss. He was like, remember this moment. You gonna be great. And I took that in. Yeah. And I was like, nah, but I want to play football, so I don't care.
What?
Yeah, at that time I was a great football player.
Oh, wait, what did you play in football? What was your position?
I was really named after Keyshawn Johnson.
What position were you playing? Running back?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. I was really like, people was calling my mother phone every football season, trying to make me play on their team. Switching teams to play with teams that go to Florida. Like I was really good.
Yeah.
Wow. What did you like a lot about football?
The contact. I like being aggressive.
Yeah.
See, when you're a kid back then in boxing, like you fighting, but you're not really throwing real punches. It's like I don't know. I just the football back in the day.
You're throwing your body around.
Yeah, like I just like the contact more. It gave me more. I don't know. And I was great at it already before boxing. So it was like, forget boxing already, you know?
Did you like the team aspect of it as well? Of football?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed about myself, I prefer individual sports.
Yeah.
Because you just rely on yourself. You don't got to rely on nobody else, you know? But when you're in a team sport, there's so many other factors involved.
Quarterback
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
throws an interception. You're pissed off at him. Kicker misses the field goal.
It goes all the way up to the top, though, from calling the plays. It gets so political.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like in boxing, it get political. So I know if you're dealing with 12 players on the 11 players on the field, it did, man, woo.
Yeah.
So
were you a good team player though? Like, did you try to be?
Oh, for sure. Like, honestly, I was a quiet person back in the day. When I was a kid, I was quiet. I did not talk to nobody. Like, literally. I was fine with that. But like, once I go back home and stuff like that, my friends and stuff, I was regular. But like, I played outside of my neighborhood. I'm from Barrard Park, so I played like in Togwood Park. You know, that's like outside of my neighborhood. So it was cool. They was my associates, I guess, but they wasn't my real friends.
Yeah.
So like before I got on the team, like I had to show like who I would fight a little bit. Had to show who I was. The coaches see like, it's a different kid. Who is this? And they try you out on the field. The players might not taking a position. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, all that.
Yeah. So when did you get back into boxing? And like, when did you have that moment to when you were back? Like, I'm really that dude in this game right now. Like, this is for me.
This is for me. This is for me moment. Like I'm really nice.
Mm-hmm. You competed in a lot of national tournaments, so I'm sure there was that moment must have came somewhere.
Yeah, I feel you. When I was 14 years old, it was a Reno youth tournament, youth and junior tournament. This one, like, Shakur was running amateur boxing. At this point, Shakur just won the junior worlds. And everybody just went to that one tournament, and that's the tournament to win, basically. Like, if you win that tournament, you the man, basically. So everybody who should have won that tournament, you know what I'm saying? And you know, after that year, actually that was the same year Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fought, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
We can talk about it.
They ain't here, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But later that year, the JOs, and you know, they fought again, but you know, I won again that same year, the JO tournament national. So I was 14 years old, so I'm just winning big national tournaments back to back. So at this point, I'm like, man, I'm nice. Can't nobody beat me. Like, I can, if I want to box for real, I can really go pro and be nice.
Mm-hmm. And you know, what motivated you through all that while you were competing in all those national tournaments?
I was just fighting for real. Like, we 14, like, we not really at 14. Back in the day, for real, you're not really thinking about money. Social media wasn't too big.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really just all about the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was really all about the fight. Like, just the competition. Like, showing people I can fucking beat your ass. Like, look out. And then going back to school, people respecting that, you feel what I'm saying? And just going through middle school, elementary school with it, from middle school with it. It's just having that respect and I just love to fight. That's who I was. I was the boxer.
How did people treat you in school because you were a fighter?
Oh, I was always around that. Well, I was never like a corny. I was always like the.
What do you mean by corny?
Like,
Let's
he wasn't
corny.
Like I don't really say corny. I'm saying, like, I was never like. I was always to myself type of person, but people always respected me. Like, I had friends and people just respected me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can just walk through any door, and people were like, "Oh, what's up?" You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people just respected me. I was the boxer.
Yeah, they didn't want to try you because I know, like, a lot of times when
that was the soft. That was. See, I'm telling, like, we talking back in the day now. That was the soft people. Mm-hmm. That I'm scared to try you. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't too many of that out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. It was just respected. Like, yeah, don't fuck with them.
You know, some people, you know, like, they be boxing in the amateurs as a middle schooler, and they be like, you can't fight this dude. This dude might be a street dude. Like, you can't fight him though. You can't beat him though. You think you a little boxer, but you can't throw hands with him.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of those street dudes was like my friends. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to say. Like,
gotcha.
So it was respected all the way around. You feel what I'm saying? So,
do you feel like you're an introverted person? I feel like I'm an introverted person.
Back in the day, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, still to this day, because you gotta really get to know me to get to know me.
Yeah,
I'm not just. And when I talk to you, I'm being like, if I don't know you or we just see each other like here and there, for the most part, you probably came up to me, started talking to me, or I probably be like, hey, what's up? Mm. But if we like having a conversation, for the most part, I'm talking to you, be nice. Mm-hmm. And then I'm back to my business for real. You feel what I'm saying? But like, if I see like a connection, like a bond with anybody, I stay and, like, you know, give you some kick in it. But like, if it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just high and by.
Where does that charisma come from in the ring?
In the ring?
Because you kind of just command the room, bro. You walk in the room, that fucking big old $1 million smile of yours, you command the room. Yeah. Same shit in the ring too. You walk in the ring. Yeah. Where does that come from?
I guess just God. You can't really teach that stuff like that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I really just knowing yourself and just trying to really understand just boxing. I really try to put those two together, like myself into boxing. Like, how can I actually show myself while I'm fighting? Mm-hmm. How can I just do weird shit and still fuck you up? Like, how can I just,
do you define weird shit as?
Like, Roy Jones used to do some weird shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, hands behind his back and knocking the ass out.
Weird. That's showman. You a showman.
It's not weird because you seen it.
Yeah. But you want to stand out to like the casual audience,
but you seen it already, you feel what I'm saying? So if somebody ain't never ever done that before, you be like, man, hell nah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm thinking. Like, how can I just be myself and still whoop your ass? And you looking at me like, what is this nigga doing? Or you might just start laughing while, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I just want to have fun in there.
I remember you fought that dude last time in Newark and you knocked him down and you still went at him when he was on the ground. You was just giving him that look like, yeah. And you just had that facial expression like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then you just teed off on him and you ended up stopping him. It was funny.
I used to hate showboating. Like, I used to genuinely hate it when I would see fighters doing that shit. I'd be like, why are you doing that? But I feel like as I get to know some of the fighters, it makes so much sense, you know? Like, if you're being true to yourself and honest to yourself, it's fun to watch, you know? I think it's only not fun when you know how that person is and then they're trying to be something they're not. That's when I'm like, that's cringy, you know, or that's corny. But
it shows too.
Yeah, it shows. That's the thing, is you can tell when it's authentic versus when it's all for show. Yeah,
for sure. Like, a lot of stuff I be doing in the ring, I be doing in sparring. It really just be coming out.
We seen you spar a couple times.
Oh my God.
You be talking.
I told Shakur this too, but I felt like I should have paid to seen that sparring. Like, it was such a privilege to see you spar in person. That was fucking phenomenal.
You guys are definitely competitive, and it's funny as hell because you be like, you don't care who it is. You be in there, whether it's Shakur, another guy, your brother, Bud, and you just got that competitive edge, bro. It's like, yeah, don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that shit. You know? So no, it's evident that you guys are just super competitive.
Yeah.
Getting to the Olympics, you know, you went pro, and there was a chance you probably weren't gonna go, and then you got the news that you could. Talk about that moment when you found out that you were able to go back and compete.
Yeah, that experience was crazy. Like, straight like that, it was crazy. I want to go back to the Olympics. Dang. For sure. Like, Paris, if it's clear, I'm going.
Really?
For Paris.
Oh, just to like go watch or like
go watch. I can't fight. It's over with. I'm an old man.
Yeah.
I got things to do.
No, that Tokyo's dope, bro. I was there for the Inoue fight last December.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the city, for sure. Like, itself, like, Tokyo itself is just crazy. But we ain't really get to venture off.
Yeah, because of COVID and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
But just riding around it. The same route to the and just seeing it was sweet.
Oh my God.
What's your dream place to visit?
I was just about to say Dubai. Damn.
Dubai?
I need to go back there again. That's what it is. I need to go back there
you've
again.
already been there.
Yeah, my second professional fight, I fought in Dubai, Jamel Herring, Carl Frampton. But dream. I don't think I have one anymore. No? I've been to Dubai. Something gotta surprise me. The Netherlands surprised me.
Yeah,
the Netherlands is lit.
What was surprising?
The people.
Oh, they're friendly as hell. By the way, they are the nicest humans on planet Earth,
and they're rich.
Yeah, they got money too. Yeah.
So we having fun differently over there. Yeah, yachts and shit.
Fun how? If you don't mind saying.
Yachts and shit.
Big boy shit. You was on a yacht.
You want me to pull up a picture right now?
Yeah, we gotta see that shit.
Shit. We got that. I love. It ain't no champagne, but it's a little orange juice in the air. We on a yacht.
A yacht in the Netherlands.
You think it's a game?
Did you see the windmills and shit? I was on the boat over there.
We was in
you were on a boat in
Amsterdam and shit. Where that's at? Where's Amsterdam at? In Rotterdam.
Yeah. Real nice. Super clean too.
Wait, when did you come down?
Oh yeah, for sure.
When I graduated college.
Oh.
And then we was in the top notch. Of course, we was in the top notch.
What were you over there for? Was it a tournament or was it?
It was a quick little match bout we had with the Netherlands. Mm-hmm. It was fun too. Now the dude could see, like, just like I said at the beginning, the dude I was fighting just happened to be their best guy.
Oh shit!
Didn't I say this always happens to me? Yeah. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Olympics, Andy. It's just the best guy. Yeah. It just always happens to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn. It was a good fight.
Tiger too. Tiger told us about the Cuban guy that he.
Yeah.
The
Cuban guy first.
Yeah, but I'm going back in history, from like ringside. Yeah. Why I gotta fight a dude that got all the damn fights? Why I couldn't fight somebody like 6 of those?
Yeah.
6. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Give me a nice warm up.
Yeah. Well, I had warm ups, but the dude was elite. Is what I'm saying. I was like 4 though. He's elite. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting my little feet wet. I ain't get my belt. You know how mad I'm still mad about that.
Yeah.
I could have won my first fight, my first tournament. That's legendary. The ringside? Oh, man. They cheated me. They cheated me. They cheated me.
Give this belt.
Okay. What's
Okay,
up?
It makes for a good story now.
I'm pulling out this picture, though. I'm trying to do something right. Oh, here it go. I thought I was so sweet.
He gonna have to send this to us so we can put it on the app.
Thought I was playing. You see Troy right there.
Oh,
When you see Troy, it's real.
Oh boy.
You see Khalil?
Definitely
Yep.
on a yacht.
Mhm.
That is on a yacht. I confirm.
It was cold. It looked like.
It was in the Netherlands. It's freezing. I got videos and everything. Look, I ain't playing. I'm on a
Oh
yacht
my god.
with my champagne.
Yo.
My champagne now.
Yo.
Nah, I want
Oh my
champagne.
God.
Had a fight coming up.
He was big flexing, huh? Let's talk about, you went with Team U with all the guys, right? And let's talk about your relationship with some of those guys who are also here at Top Rank. You got Richard Torres, you got Troy Isley, Tiger Johnson. The list goes on. Shushu Carrington. Like, you guys all came up together in the amateurs, and now you guys are all with Top Rank. How's it make you feel?
It's home for real. It's the OTC all over again. And shoot, it can't get no better than this. I didn't even really dream it to be like this. You know what I'm saying? So it can't get no better than this, in my opinion.
Yeah. Did
Are
you?
you-
Oh, go ahead, Jay. No, you good.
Are you guys all like best friends?
For sure.
Oh.
We got group texts, like still we texting, check up on each other and stuff like that. Like even Richard came out one day, it was like, damn, I can't even believe like we actually did what we saying. And he ain't saying like not in terms of like in boxing. He's just saying like we actually still like cool and still check up on each other, and like it's kind of like we all still kind of own relationships with one another.
Yeah.
It's crazy, you feel what I'm saying? And that's how he was putting it. He was like, it's crazy that it really ended up this way.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it is.
It's wild because, like, I'm sure you guys were talking about it while you guys were all still amateurs. Like, yeah,
For
I'm
sure.
gonna go here, or some of you might be here,
For sure.
or like
Keeping secrets from each other and shit.
And then somehow y'all all end up in the same place. Man.
Exactly.
Wait,
We
what do
all
you
had
mean
the same
keeping
secret.
secrets? Like what?
Man,
What
man,
secrets?
people like in the beginning stages of us being cool and getting close, people in their business boxing career, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Had people like they was working with, and like they did not want to discuss it, or they had things coming up and not want to discuss it and stuff like that. Like just secrets, like, and like, you know what I'm saying? And like we're at the levels, we are Olympians, so like we'll probably hear things and we'll probably ask, and like what shit we passed, like people we passed all that shit though, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Huh. It's like business stuff.
yeah, business
okay,
shit.
okay, that's fair.
Like as we was walking into our careers, it's like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, everybody
know?
want to be like keep to themselves. Like,
Yeah.
it's my business. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
Don't worry
yeah,
about
type
it.
shit. But now like we hear, it's like everything just so like, yeah, what's your fight coming up? Yeah,
Yeah.
you fighting
Yeah.
him? Oh yeah, knock him out.
Getting back to your brothers, you guys obviously got the DB3 brand. Talk about what DB3 means to you.
DB3 is a family, for sure. Of course, because it starts with my brothers and me. And really, my oldest brother came up with the idea of bringing all of us together. Because, boxing's so individual. We were just Kelvin, Keyshawn, Keon. So he really came up with the idea of making the DB3. And really, when he came up with the idea, we were just all pushing it for real. All was just pushing it to everybody know what DB3 is. You feel what I'm saying? But it's really just our brand. And we wear it on us, our gloves when we fight.
Mhm.
We just promote it so people know, like, when it's DB3, it's Keyshawn, Kelvin, and Keon.
You ready for a day where it's you, Calvin, and Keon on the card someday?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about to happen for real. Like 5 more years, that's around the corner. Like 2 more years, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna happen. Keon,
How do you think your mom's gonna feel and your sisters? Just like, how proud do you think they're gonna be that the night that happens?
Man, I mean, they proud already for sure. For really whatever we do, they proud. You know what I'm saying? Like we beat the odds in
Mhm.
Norfolk. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, like, shoot, I can retire right now. I went to the Olympics.
Not many people could say that.
You feel what I'm saying?
all.
Like, and I got a business with my mother. We can like I beat the odds. At the end of the day, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, how happy you can make yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So, but for when that day come, I really feel like they really gonna be proud, like on like a boxing moment for us, on some boxing shit. when we all world champions.
Yeah.
And that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Gotta manifest that shit, bro. And you guys are on your way, man.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So before we let you go, you know, we don't want to overlook April 8th too much, right? But you guys, I know you got some big fights you want to get down the road. And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about your little Twitter scuffle with Mr. Devin Haney. If you could elaborate a little bit there.
Which one?
The one where you said, "Why you worry about me, bitch?" And he was like, "Call Frank, set that shit up." Where does the beef derive from? I'm like so confused.
That's a hell of a question.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm a real person. Like,
I'd like to know, like, cause
that's a hell of a question.
Yeah. You don't know where the beef derives from?
I mean, I know where it arrived from, but I'm just trying to figure out where the hell it arrived from. I mean, bottom line, Bill Haney, you know, took it past boxing
okay.
and just, you know, call me a little B word.
Mm.
You know, you old, first of all. You old. You like an uncle. Like, I look at you like an uncle. Damn near granddad. I look at you like an older uncle, you feel me? So, like, even playing with me, like, don't call me no bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, maybe joking around with my friends, or it's different. Like, and at the end of the day, I don't know you for real. It's what's up, this, that, and third. So he took it past boxing to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, why you gotta call me a bitch though? I thought it made me feel like, damn, you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta be all that? So I don't know what made him in his head, you know, do that, but from that, I don't fuck with Bill Haney. For real, I don't have no problem with Devin at all. I mean, you know, I don't have no problem with Devin at all. I don't have a problem with nobody, for real.
Yeah.
But Bill, like, why you gotta call me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's beyond boxing right there. I feel you. So yeah, get on Dev, and then there's no other big names out there that you want down the line?
I want to fight, for real. Like, I want to fight anybody that want to fight me straight like that. I mean, people say I talk a lot, you know? Twitter say I talk a lot.
You're active on Twitter.
Any other platform, they love me. Oh, what the fuck it is about Twitter? It's toxic. I told y'all that. Twitter is toxic.
Twitter is very toxic. That's why a lot of guys don't want to.
I throw a little chemicals in that motherfucker too, though. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But, you know, I feel like I want to fight I'll fight anybody for real. Once I get on that real level, like on that real super level, I'm gonna be really calling out the tanks, and I'm gonna be really doing that at this point. But right now, I want to fight all the people that I know I feel like I can fight right now.
Yeah.
That I can get a quick hold of. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's me. But people wondering, oh, he's talking, he's dead. Nah, bro. I will fuck you up. I want to fight you.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
So
all this kid, Mr. Austin, man.
Oh,
Powers.
Oh,
I'm gonna call his ass Austin Powers because he a damn joke. Austin Powers. Oh man. I'm gonna call Kid Austin Powers because this nigga ain't coming with nothing. Like, come on, kid, chill, man. You know.
You don't like him either, right? Or you do?
No comment.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
like Keyshawn.
No comment. It's a little different over there. They run their business different over there.
So, with all that being said, I remember you were on one of your documentaries in one of the videos we shot with you. You said you wouldn't fight Shakur though.
Nah, hell no.
He's like your brother.
For $100 million.
For $100 million. If the money was right, you and Shakur
Good
get it
price.
on.
Good price.
Make some bread together.
Hey, boxing made to $100 million before shit. For $100 million, I fight Shakur.
Yeah.
Give me $100 million.
But it's not your, like, if you guys are both unified in the division, you're not gonna be like, hey.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a thing too. That's gonna be probably like.
You guys are in the same division.
Shit never happened in boxing before. Like, I mean, shit.
You know, you're.
I move up. I go to 140.
Would you go back to 30? Or go down to
35?
You're at 35 now. So
yeah.
Would you go to 30 or would you rather just go up?
Nah, I go for real. I play for real. When I get my belt, I play between 135 and 140. Who's the same people at 35, 140? I can punch too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm not going there pity patting nobody.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta watch out for these blows too.
Mm-hmm.
And I can fight. You feel me? So my first world title, I want to start playing between 135, 140. I know I'm on that level. What's up? I know a lot of people ain't gonna really want to fight me at 35, so I'm gonna catch a belt at 42. Fuck it.
You'll probably be just as comfortable at 140
Yeah.
too.
For sure.
You walk around. I remember you telling me you walk around at like 46,
For sure.
47. So that's good. Well, before we let you go, we wanted to give you a platform and final message to the fans.
Fans, man. April 8th. Let's start there, man. Me and my brother, of course, Kelvin Davis, gonna steal the show. You know, Kelvin, of course, is before me. He's gonna start it off, you know, and I'm gonna close it. But of course, Shushu Carrington up there, Troy up there, my brother Troy up there. Who else up there?
Shakur. Jared.
We already anybody underground missing though.
All right.
That's about it. I want to get everybody.
Jared.
Jared up there, Shakur, and of course me, man. Follow me, follow us. DB3 Enterprises on Instagram. You know, Business Keyshawn. My Twitter, Keyshawn Davis. Hey, follow that Twitter. It gets lit up there. They don't like me up there, but if y'all like me, y'all gonna love me on Twitter. You feel what I'm saying? So follow my Twitter, Keyshawn Davis #8. Let's get it, baby.